love, and light, Virgo-Libra Cusp Collective. Welcome to your very first Couples Love reading live stream. I am super excited to bring this series to you all. I hope that this is streaming to you in the highest vibration possible. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions, okay? I do appreciate all of the love and support that you bring to my channel, and I hope you receive that same love and support back through these readings. So we are doing the single and couples specific love readings now. So we are moving from a one video a season schedule to 3 videos. Okay, so every cusp is going to have their day of videos moving forward. I will make a community post explaining that process further. Okay, but these are just kind of preliminaries. We're going to get these out all throughout this week, right? I should be done by Sunday if my calculations were correct. But this is just going to be just more specific looks and a little deeper and detailed looks into couples and singles specifically. So for this reading, it is couples. So if you are in a relationship dynamic between a Virgo and a Libra, you are a Virgo-Libra cusper, your person is a Virgo-Libra cusper, or you both just have heavy Virgo and Libra in your chart, this is the reading for you, okay? Please keep in mind, though, that it is general, right? This is a general energy pull and spread, so not everything I say is going to resonate for you and your situation, so only take what feels right for you and leave what doesn't for somebody else, okay? But we are going to be using the Romance Angel Oracle. Okay, this deck will no longer be featured in the season readings for the cusp, okay? We'll stick to just the Black Moon astrology and go from there. And then we will focus in more on the love and the romance on these individual readings, okay? I am using a new tarot deck here, okay? This is the Line Define Tarot done by a tattoo artist. I will have his information linked in the description box soon, okay? These are very, very gorgeous. I've been really drawn to black and white illustrated decks. For something about it really gives me clear messages off the contrast of the energy. So these are really cool. It is loosely based off a traditional tarot. It did not come with a book, so I am just interpreting based off what I am seeing, okay? As I always do intuitively, but I generally study decks before I premiere them. But this I got yesterday and just couldn't help, and it fit. It was perfect. We were starting. It just all flew together. So this is a very gorgeous deck, and I'm excited to use it for this series of readings, okay? So keep in mind that all of these are going to be timeless, okay? So there's no time frame on this. This can resonate at any given moment. As all of my readings are timeless, right, I generally tend to channel anywhere from 2 weeks to 4 months out. But again, timeless nonetheless. So if you're coming to this at a later date, later than the published date, do not worry, do not fret. There are more than likely messages in this reading for you, okay? So here at Cusp of Roses, we do start off every reading with a quick prayer and a moment of gratitude, okay? This is just an opportunity for us to be grounded in our own frequencies and open to the messages meant for us. Again, since it is general, so that we do not attach to messages not meant for us that then leads to confusion and all of that unfun stuff, right? All right, guys, so in this moment of gratitude, you can pray along with me and set the same intentions I'm setting. You can set your own intentions and practice your own prayers. You may also have a moment of silence. Those are all very valid ways of connecting in and up to your higher self, to your divine source, to your spiritual team. So choose which one works best for you, and we will go ahead and get started, okay? Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own Divine Ancestral Council, and all Archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and the Virgo-Libra Couples Collective for this couple love reading, timeless energy. We thank you so much for grounding us in our own frequencies and opening us up to the most important messages regarding love, regarding this relationship's Virgo Libras are in regarding the overall abundance, prosperity, ascension, joy, and happiness of those relationships. Divine ancestors and archangels, we thank you so much for covering us in your love, light, and mercy, for lifting us up in courage and strength every single day to face whatever comes our way with grace, with gratitude, with understanding, with compassion, not only for ourselves, but for others, and with truth, with honesty, vulnerability, and love, light, and wisdom where we can and where we see fit. Divine ancestors and archangels, we ask that by honoring our light within and honoring you in this lifetime, that you continue to guide us towards our destined path through signs, synchronicities, and dreams. Thank you for clearly communicating through those signs, synchronicities, and dreams so that we may know the next steps to take, that we may know what is to come, and that we may know that you are with us no matter what. We thank you for that covering. We thank you for that protection, and we thank you for that unconditional love in this lifetime and beyond. And so it is. Alrighty. Somebody's ancestors missed them. It might be mine. But I did get this sense of somebody needing to communicate more with their ancestors, needing to incorporate more spiritual energy, maybe in their relationships, in their connections. Okay, so that's very interesting. That might be something you are exploring within your relationships now, religion and spirituality. Verbas, I do tend to channel, as a reader, I channel chakra energy for the collective and for individuals. Okay, so if I tap into any chakra energy, I'll definitely let you know what I see. And if you need some reference point as far as the 7 main chakras that align along the human spine, that is also in the description box below. Okay, so if I say sacral chakra, heart chakra, crown chakra, solar plexus chakra, and you need to know where that is, what's going on with that chakra, that's all there for you. Okay, but let's get into this. Thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels. What love messages do Virgo Libra couples need to know for the now moment? Wow, right away. Oh boy, that's exciting. Hold on, there we go. Engagement, first card out. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Retreat, okay? Time to disconnect from the world and make the effort. Okay, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. They're telling me to put this make the effort in the middle, as this is a progression energy here. I love it. So some of you are deepening your connections. Yeah, within your relationships now. Maybe even possibly embarking on engagement. I hope I'm not ruining the surprise for anybody, but it does feel like your partner is wanting to deepen the level of commitment between you two and make the effort by engagement, right? By deepening that, they keep saying it, deepening that level of commitment. By going deeper with the commitment, that's making the effort, right? Taking the time to disconnect from the world, to maybe reconnect with one another, or again, facilitate that deeper level of commitment. So some of you are in connections and really need a getaway, like a couple's getaway, a couple's retreat, a couple's road trip, okay? Making the effort to remind each other why you are in this relationship to begin with, right? The great love that you have is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Some of you have been wanting to disconnect, wanting to push kind of away your environment and really dig in with your partner. And I do feel like this is a time for that. That's really lovely. Yeah, love yourself first is at the bottom of the deck in the shadow. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so taking care of yourself, making sure that you are making the effort, you are putting effort not only into yourself, but into this connection to make it happen, okay? It's a part of loving yourself first, especially when you are in a relationship, right? So I am also getting that the self-love that you show yourself, right? The love that you give yourself can also be applied to this relationship. So whatever you do for self-love or self-care might actually be a nice thing to indulge in with your partner, is what I'm also getting, okay? And making the effort to incorporate your partner in that self-care, in that self-love practices that you have will definitely help deepen the level of commitment between you two. Yeah, and keep building the energy of this great love. That's beautiful. I love that. All right. Thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels. What do Virgo Libra couples need to know about engagement? What do Virgo Libra couples need to know about engagement in the now moment? Okay, we have the Princess of Wands, okay? So this is definitely a new and exciting time for this couple or for you and your partner, okay? This is exploring the wonders, getting to know your surroundings, being very optimistic and courageous and bold, right? Somebody might be engaging or planning to propose maybe in a very bold and surprising way, okay, that maybe incites that sense of wonder. This could be the essence of this connection, right? You both are very exploratory or explore a lot or enjoy exploring new things, again, which is why a retreat with just you two would be very beneficial right now, okay? Any other messages regarding engagement? Oh, okay, the Five of Wands. Interesting. So this is definitely a relationship that has been tried and true. You guys have definitely been through some sort of conflict, some external battles, okay? Maybe having to defend your relationship, maybe really standing your ground for this engagement. Yeah, for some of you, it's standing in this connection forced you to really fight for what you believed in, fight for what it is that you truly desired and what it is you truly wanted, right? To fight for that love, that innocence. This is page energy. So childlike energy, this is learning something new, right? Student energy as well, right? If you think about it, medieval times. The page is like the squire, right? The person who has proven themselves in some way to be ready to embark on the journey of knighthood, right? To start that process of ascension. So this could be the stage that this connection is in. You guys are now in that mode of getting excited about deepening your commitment to one another. Okay, so where maybe your attention, and I do feel like this is for both of you Libras, maybe both of your guys' attention. It's not that you weren't committed to one another, but there were definite maybe other options or people vying for that type of connection or vying for the opportunity to be connected to you and your person, right? But I think that this is you both deciding to commit to each other, to stand your ground in some sort of way. Yeah, and to really defend, almost like he want to say defend this love, defend this connection, okay? And keep it safe. This is also feeling like protection as well, okay? Yeah. Right, okay. And what's the overall for engagement, divine, for Virgo Libra couples? 10 of Swords, right. Right. So there's definitely something about this connection, about this, something about this connection that has to be put in the past. Okay, so again, if it was maybe, again, a lot of options, right? For both of you, I do feel like this is for both of you. Maybe both of you had a lot of options to choose from, okay? And making the choice to choose each other could have maybe caused some sort of conflict here, okay? Right? Rightfully so, a challenge, right? Something that can be resolved. Definitely a little bit of drama surrounding this higher level of engagement, okay? So you both making the choice to deepen your commitment to one another, put something to an end. So again, I feel like this 10 of Swords is self-doubt, doubt about each other, doubt about the possibility of this relationship, doubt regarding the longevity maybe even of this relationship, right? Could both of you deepen your commitment? Are both of you in a position to experience a deeper level of connection, right? And I do feel like this is a choice that you're making, that yes, you're both ready, and that is going to put some things to an end, right? But it's also putting an end to the doubt about each other, okay? I love that. All right, let's look into make the effort. Virgo Libras, what do Virgo Libra couples need to know about making the effort? Okay, Six of Swords. So making the effort to move on to calmer waters, making the effort to clear the air, making the effort to transform the mind, right? Allow your mind to let go of the past. Allow your mind to move forward from whatever the challenge was. So I do feel like this was a hard-won win for both of you. Again, some people could have definitely been putting up a fight for you or for your person or for both of you guys, okay? But you've chosen each other, right? You've chosen to engage in a higher level of commitment with each other. And now that that is put to rest, it's like now you both can move forward in peace, right? You see these two swords here? Crossed here at this sunflower. It's like now you both are in alignment mentally with what it is that you do want, and you know that it's each other. And so now you're gonna make that effort, right? Great love. It's like coming into the awareness that you do have great love in this connection, in this relationship, and that it's worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So for some of you, this is actually a move. Some of you are actually being guided to move to another place, actually move, can pick up and move. I am getting that, okay? So this could have been a long distance connection. Yeah, or this is just a sign that both of you are maybe wanting to retreat and disconnect. So your environment could be this Five of Wands energy, this conflict, right? Maybe the environment, a lot has happened, right? It's a lot of old stagnant energy, and both of you are looking for a new fresh start. So this does feel like a sign from the universe that it is okay for both of you to move on and find a new city, find a new state, find a new home to embody, right? New energy to surround yourself with, to keep this new beginning in your relationship fresh. Because it does feel like if you start this new beginning where you are, there's still those outside factors. There's still those people who were interested lingering around, or at least the energy of that is still lingering. So there's a need to clear that away. So there's definitely a light at the end of the tunnel for this couple, for whoever's resonating with this or whoever will resonate. There is a light at the end of the tunnel for you guys, okay? And both of you are going to be committed, I feel, to making that, to taking the steps that you're guided to take. Both of you are going to be open to retreat away from your environment, maybe to move away from where you are, to start something fresh and start something new. Okay, thank you so much, Divine Ancestors. Anything else Virgo Libra couples need to know about Make the Effort? Eight of Swords. Okay, yeah, so not seeing things clearly. Interesting. This is a card about feeling, yeah, okay. They just want to clarify that the feeling of freedom, right? If it's the environment that feels burdensome for this couple or for whoever's going to resonate with this, okay? If it's the environment that proves to be toxic to the relationship, that there is this feeling of being stuck or tied to it, that is an illusion with this Eight of Swords, right? For others of you, maybe it's not that you necessarily need to move away or relocate or travel, right, with this Six of Swords. Maybe this is just repositioning and realigning your mindset now that this is settled, right? Now that you guys have chosen each other, now that you are both accepting the task of deepening your commitment to one another. Moving on from whatever mindset you were in during that battle, during that conflict time, okay? Not seeing something clearly. So not seeing that it's a mental change, not seeing that you are free. So for some of you, you're putting a little bit too much energy or giving too much power to your external influences as opposed to the power that both of you have being in the connection and making decisions. Yeah. Okay. What's the overall for Make the Effort for Virgo Libra couples? Overall for Make the Effort. Princess of Cups. Right. So there's this need to get in touch with your emotions. Study how you feel. Think about how you feel. Okay, this is also, again, remembering, a reminder, this is an opportunity for a new emotional beginning between you two. So yeah, Ten of Swords, putting those thoughts of the past behind you, right? Working to put the energy of the past behind you and start over fresh. That's a lot easier said than done, especially if you're already in a connection, but it's possible here. Making the effort towards this is possible. That's why it's make the effort, right? So some of you, it's not seeing clearly that the power's in your hands to make this new beginning worth it. And yet, again, you're giving a little bit too much power to external influences and not enough power to your own self, your personal power. To set the boundary, to make it whatever it is that you need to make it. For some of you, it's setting boundaries with those external influences. So that could be family, friends, social environment. Okay, setting more boundaries with that environment is going to help make this relationship thrive and have that new beginning with the Princess of Cups. Again, another page energy, okay? So this is feeling brand new. So you have the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups out. So there definitely is a new passion and a new emotional, why do I want to say landscape? That's interesting. A new emotional landscape to explore between one another. I guess for this group of couples that I'm channeling for, it's you both have never maybe been in this new state with one another. Maybe this Five of Wands energy has always been present since you started talking or you started this relationship. So not having that external conflict is going to be a new terrain kind of for this relationship to thrive on and to grow with, right? Without too many interferences from outside parties. So making the effort to get to that new terrain to explore this connection is definitely worth it. Okay. Thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels. What do Virgo Libras need to know? Virgo Libra couples need to know about retreat. What do Virgo Libra couples need to know about retreat? Okay, so this fell on top of the Ten of Swords, Judgment. Yeah, it's time to kind of go within. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's time to kind of do a life review, right? For some of you, this is quickly becoming kind of like my processing card. It is major arcana, so it's that moment in your soul's growth where you got to just relax and allow the divine to help you process all that you've been through. Right? So Six of Swords, you've made it out of the storm, right? And now it's almost like you're still acting as if, or mentally, you're still in a space of storm energy, but actually you're not in the storm anymore. You're past it, right? So you see how that could maybe breed room for bringing the past along with you, which is why you would need to retreat and disconnect. So again, for these couples, it might definitely benefit you to find some alone time with one another, explore a new city, a new part of town together, like just get into a new environment energetically. That's going to help both of you jumpstart this Page of Cups and this Page of Wands energy between one another. Okay? Yeah. Any other messages for retreat for Virgo Libra couples? Any other messages for retreat for Virgo Libra couples? What else do Virgo Libra couples need to know about retreat? Thank you. Knight of Cups. Yeah, exactly. Right. So this is, it's giving yourself and your partner an opportunity to truly offer that cup of love to one another. So again, this Five of Wands energy, it does feel like external influences that maybe hindered both of you from being open with your feelings for one another, being open with your love for one another, or hindered you in some way from showing or expressing your love in the way that you really wanted to. The Knight of Cups is also very dreamy, okay? The Knight of Cups comes in and just really makes you feel cloud nine, Ten of Cups emotions, right? Unfortunately, when we're talking about singles, that can be a bit of an illusion, right? But in this necessary to create that world again. This is almost like creating that dream world, creating that yeah, when you are with somebody, it is like two worlds combining, making one. So this is that effort, making the effort to combine your worlds, right? Making your effort to create a new world where both of you are free. I feel freedom is really big for this group, okay? Both of you are free to be yourselves, free to express your emotions openly. Maybe even with this judgment energy, it's a need to review, right? Again, like I said, this process all that you've been through, process how this offer went about, how it all kind of came to this moment, and accept it. The Knight of Cups could be about accepting emotions, right? Being committed to topics and situations that make your heart flutter. So I do feel like this is just giving yourself some time to really look at it. Because again, a lot of you are coming out of that initial maybe talking phase where you're dating each other, but the door is still kind of open for other people to come in. And now you're making that decision to close those doors, right? Which I do feel like some of the people you're closing doors on are going to put up a fight or have already put up a fight. And that's kind of what you're battling through right now. But ultimately, it's needing to take the time to kind of freshen up your cup, freshen up yourself. Okay, whether this is apart or separate, okay? Apart or separate, together or apart. It's just a need to kind of process all that you've been through, all that you've had to let go of, every decision that you've made to embark on this relationship, right? So again, for some of you, closing that door energetically to some of the people who are around, it's going to drain you a little. I'm feeling that, okay? And you're going to feel the need to walk away. You're going to feel the need to retreat and pull back. And again, whether this is you telling your partner, hey, let's get away for the weekend, or you telling your partner, hey, I'm happy we're here. I'm committed. I just need time to kind of sort through what just happened, right? Or I need a little time to process. Whatever this is, it's needing to get in alignment with the cup of love that you do want to offer to your partner. Okay? What's the overall for retreat for Virgo Libra couples? Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. So patience and waiting and investments, right? So it's wise to invest in some time away to shine up that cup, to experience the love that both of you have to offer to one another without the energy or the presence of those external influences, okay? And to have that judgment moment with one another. Yeah, judgment again, processing, answered prayers, really doing a life review, okay? New beginnings, the end of delays, right? So the end to a difficult situation. So again, I do feel Virgo Libras, for those that will resonate with this, investing in this connection is proving to be wise, and it will prove to be wise for you, okay? Investing in some time away from your environment is going to help this relationship grow. 7 of Pentacles is also about preparation. So for some of you, it's, again, for those that resonate with possibly moving into an actual engagement, right? So receiving an engagement ring or proposing to somebody. Taking the time to prepare for that proposal, prepare for this new level of commitment within your relationship is going to benefit not only you, but your person. It's needed and it's very necessary. I really can't stress that enough for whoever that resonates with. You both really need time to process all that you've just gone through in order to get to this point. And so that you can store up enough strength mentally, physically, and emotionally and spiritually to make the effort that you feel called to make, right? To really start in this new level of engagement with one another, this deeper connection and commitment. So some of you definitely need a recharge, okay? But all in all, I do feel like you guys are moving into a really nice space in this relationship, which is actually really beautiful. Yeah, 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so moving into this opportunity to forge forward, to create a new path with one another. This is what this is all for. So both of you, I do feel, are very dedicated to experiencing something new within the relationship and allowing your relationship to thrive in new ways. Yeah. Two of Wands is also about dominion, right? So again, forging a new path, exploring new territory with one another. So for some of you, this definitely is like a physical move. Like you guys might be moving to a new city, a new state, okay, with one another. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and check in with the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. All right, just see what Goddess energy is here to help you in this process. All righty, we got 2 out already. Is there any other Goddess energy here to help Virgo-Libra couples through this process? Any other Goddess energy here to help Virgo-Libra couples? Any other Goddess energy here to help Virgo-Libra couples? Any other Goddess energy here for this spread? One more. Any other Goddess energy here to help Virgo-Libra couples? Thank you. Wow. Okay, so you got the same thing as... Not the same thing, but similar. Okay. So first card that came out was past life. Isis energy. Some of you might be very connected to the goddess Isis, okay? But this is definitely a past life connection. This situation involves your past life memories, okay? So this connection is definitely offering some healing. I do feel from past life memories. This could be a past life lover of yours, okay? Coming into this lifetime now for you guys to retreat, to heal. Okay, so maybe in that past life, this connection maybe ended in some conflict, ended in some turmoil, and now you are back to that point in this lifetime to continue your healing with one another, okay? We do have Ishtar as well, talking about boundaries, okay? Love yourself enough to say no to others, demand on your time and energy. Right? So again, it's needing to set boundaries with your environment. Like I was saying, really set boundaries and set clear, definitive lines around what is appropriate, what isn't appropriate. Okay? So like I said, closing that door off to others, saying no. For some of you, that's going to be a little hard. And I don't feel like it's because you want to hold on to these people, but just that confrontation, or maybe fearing confrontation of saying, hey, look, I'm committed somewhere else, right? This is where I'm at. But loving yourself, that's all a part of loving yourself, setting those boundaries. So if you've already said no to people and they keep pushing, right, setting that boundary a little stronger, okay? And then you have a 9 or Anine, leap of faith, okay? Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action, all right? Yeah, I think that that's something that both of you guys are really committed to, this leap of faith energy, really taking the risk to put it is what's in your heart into reality, right? So this person, this connection is definitely in your heart, and now you're taking those steps, okay? I do feel like Mars retrograde is kind of lulling this energy a little bit. That could be the retreat that you need. So from here on out to November 13th, you might be in that retreat, boundary setting energy. Okay, maybe definitely setting boundaries around your connection. This could be with family. This could be with friends. Okay, right? Like, don't talk about my person like that. You know, don't come at them like that. It feels like that energy with the 5 of Wands here. Like there is just some sort of competitive, you know, maybe even petty energy that might be around. But just setting boundaries is going to definitely help your relationship to stay sacred and to thrive in that sacred space that you build, okay? So that's why you need to retreat either with one another or take the time right now to prepare and retreat within yourself so that you can have the strength to set those boundaries with whomever you need to set them with when it comes to this relationship, okay? Well, alrighty, Leo Virgo couples, this was your reading. Remember, this is timeless, okay? I am super excited about this new series. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I don't think I saw anyone in the live chat this time around. No worries. As I do these more consistently, like I said, I'll be posting your day. Every cusp is going to get a day, so you can prepare in advance to be there and to hang out, okay? But this was your reading. I hope you found it helpful, insightful, and filled with confirmation. If If you enjoyed it, make sure you give me a thumbs up. It helps get this out to other Virgo Libra couples that may need this assistance or may need this insight for what they have going on. But thank you guys so much for your support and all of your love. And I send it right back to you. I'll see y'all in our next reading, okay? Namaste.